Welcome, Supers!
To another Vince Coach Reacts video. I'm Super Joe Pardo. That's Larry Roberts. Let's get started. Normally we don't start with this coming down, but...
Yeah, but you got Kevin and Barbara there on the front, so...
They're married. You know that, right? They got married in one of the episodes.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Aaron Powell, and I'm from Denton, Texas. My company
D-Town, baby, that's right up the street.
$250,000 for 10% equity.
50,000? 50,000? Wait, did you say 50,000?
For families with young kids.
I don't know, I was talking, I'm sorry.
Together. But the existing products on the market
It'll come
give you a
back on.
fresh perspective. Imagine you're 3 years old and about to go on a bike ride with your parents. You are so excited to get outside, feel the wind on your face, and enjoy the scenic views.
We were talking about this on the tangent.
Oh yeah, we had another product last week that did this exact same thing.
Yeah. It's a rad rear or rad view of the rear.
That kept your precious cargo in view. It's time to say bye-bye to the bike trailer and hello to the Bunch Bike. The Bunch Bike is an electric cargo bike.
I like
With your
that.
kids while you ride by putting them up in front. You can laugh and talk with them, point out cool things along the way, and make memories together that will last a lifetime. And with the Bunch Bike's spacious front cargo box, there's enough room to bring everything you need for your next family adventure. Bunch Bikes is sharing the joy of family biking across the country. So who wants to come along for the ride and make a bunch of money?
Oh, 250,000 for 10%.
Well, actually, I know you're into biking, Barbara. I was going to invite you to come down and...
Seriously?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to have you ride this red one.
Isn't she on the Bulldog bike or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's going to be easier than you
I
think.
remember if it was her.
Let me help you with that.
Barbara, put me back into the bunch, or it's over between us.
It's over between us.
I told you they're married.
Stable, huh?
Yeah.
Is it assisted electrically?
There is an electric assist. The electric
Wow.
assist is easy. Like a lot of our customers are not necessarily the most experienced bikers, and so with the electric, I mean, anybody can do it.
Nobody
big.
made a Wicked Witch of the West reference with the.
Oh man, they wouldn't do that. Barbara would cast a spell on you, boy. She wouldn't put up with that.
It has parking brakes. That's a good thing.
Can you take it apart easily to transport it?
It is big.
The advantage of this
I'm
bike
sure
is-
Robert's sad that he's not in this episode too.
Oh my gosh, he's kicking rocks. He's like, oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
I'd be Roberting all over this.
It's got a
Be
big
Roberting
box.
all
You can
over.
put a lot of stuff in it, up to 4 kids, picnic, grocery, cooler, all
4
that.
kids, stop
But
it.
The disadvantage is it does not come apart easily for transport.
So your box to ship it's going to be pretty big, right?
It is big, and so we actually only ship these bikes fully assembled.
Oh,
We
wow.
use like a motorcycle shipping company.
That should be
It's like a
very
crate.
Yes, but I like the fact that I don't have to do any assembly
yeah.
when it gets there. Now this
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be a very expensive proposition here.
It is expensive, $450 to ship.
Oh.
Yes, but it is less expensive than shipping the big cardboard boxes to the customer and then having them
Assemble
pay a
it.
bike shop to assemble. They're going to bill that customer $300.
Aaron, what does the bike itself cost? You have
So we have 2 different bikes here. This is the one that we've been selling the longest. We retail it at $42.95.
wow.
Yeah,
$4,295.
That's right.
So I can buy the bike or send my kids to college.
Yeah.
So it's $5,000. It's $5,000 to buy a bike
Well, yeah.
after shipping
with-
and all
with
that.
shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
tax
a-
and-
whew. Yeah, that's an expensive bike. Now, I wanted to tell a story here. I actually have an electric bike from Think Electric, which got absorbed by Ford, and I got it back in like 1996, and it's actually in my attic, like right above, not above me here, but over the other side of the garage. And it works. It was cool. It actually ended up getting recalled, but I never got that information for the recall on a safety issue. But it worked, and I was able to go, I think, like 15 miles an hour or something on it without doing powers. Just like literally like just cranking the throttle on it for a while. It got me around when I was 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, going to friends' house that weren't that close, to be using a regular bike, and I got there that much quicker.
It sounds like a lot. This one's actually 6,000, and we're going for the premium quality on the market. So
It looks cool though. I mean, it's got that vintage look. That's kind of cool.
Aaron, why did you invent the bike?
I did not invent this bike. So let me give you a backstory about how I kind of came to this.
Yeah, please
idea.
do.
So I actually used to be like a middle school band teacher back in the day.
I believe it.
Yeah, 100%.
Band teacher.
I guess I'll take that as a
That's
compliment.
flattering. That's flattering.
And then everything changed the day my daughter was born. And it was like this switch just like flipped in my brain. Like, I don't want to be a teacher anymore. And so I called my principal. I took a 90-day maternity leave, and I said, okay, I need to take this 90 days. I need to find a business that I can start that will give me eventually the freedom to, put my family first. And so I actually found an opportunity in the online jewelry space. And over the next 18 months, I put 5 to 6 hours a night, all my money back into it. And then I was double my teaching salary. And so I quit. To celebrate, we took a family trip to Sweden, and that's actually where I saw a bike like this for the first time. And initially I just thought, hey, that's cool. I want to get one. I'm into bikes. I want to ride with my kids. We come back to the U.S. There's not really anywhere to get one from. And so I thought, hey, well, here's an opportunity. Like, this is like something that a lot of people would be interested in. And so I sold the last business for $300,000. I paid off all my student loans. I put $85,000 into the bunch, and that's kind of how we got
You
started.
sold an online jewelry business for $300,000?
That's right. And it was about 2.5 years
Yeah.
after I started.
Wow, that's cool.
Buy into this business. Are you a
gotcha.
licensee?
So I just wanted to prove there was even a market here. So I started small. I got one sample from a factory that was already making bikes like this for the European market. And there was a lot of interest, a lot of sales right out of the gate just from my Instagram post.
That's a $6,000 bike, right?
Yes.
What do you buy it for?
So landed, I can get this bike for $29.17.
So as an investor, what am I really investing
Wow.
in? I'm investing
Oh, wow.
in a good guy, Aaron the bike guy.
A brand.
He's really a distributor, right? I don't own any proprietary technology.
It's
Really good point.
It's their proprietary design. They've got it registered, and like the exclusive distribution is for U.S. and Canada. Nobody's gonna be able to get this bike like this here.
Well, the proof of the pudding's in your sales.
Lifetime sales, 2.7 million.
Oh, no way.
So our first full year.
Wow. Well, I mean, look, it's not that hard to get to, and each bike is either $4,000.
I just
or-
wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't expect that many bikes to sell. That's insane.
I think if you live in certain areas of the country where biking makes more sense than driving, LA, I think that there's definitely a market there for that. I mean, heck, California's coming to Texas, so it might make sense to,
Settle down. No, it's not. No, it's not.
It was 2018.
Wow.
Sold 285,000. Last year we did
I just gotta
1.1
ask:
million.
is rolling your pant legs? Is that cool again? Is rolling your pant legs up like?
Is that what we did?
Is
You
that
can't
cool
see-
again?
You can't see it in here, but he's got his pant legs all rolled up there.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that was cool again. I did that in high school.
Well, he's a middle school band teacher originally, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's cool. I'll go back to doing it. This is awesome.
1,000. Last year we did 1.1 million. This
Okay.
year we're on track for 2.2.
Wow.
Killing it.
Wow.
That's impressive, actually. You've done a great job. Don't get me wrong, right? 2.2 million in sales.
yes.
It's killing it, right? It's hard for us to just say, you know what? Here's what we're going to do to scale your business, and here's how we can make it into a $50 million business, whatever it may
Well,
be.
can I give you the long-term plan? My goal, my vision is actually I want to make these bikes accessible to more people, and so to have my own design at that point where we can roll out 5,000 bikes a year and reach more people, maybe under a different brand.
That's very
or something like
laudable,
that.
right? It's great, but that's a lot of uncertainty. It's not necessarily the most capital efficient way for an investor to work, or at least not for me. So for those reasons, I'm out, Aaron.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, I mean that is a whole different animal, right? Like, at that point to try to get a lower cost option, I mean, you're gonna have to invest in some serious R&D if you're gonna produce it yourself, so that it's not $450 to ship the thing and it's not a crazy pain in the butt to put together. I think that him shipping the full product at $450, props to him to not only think to do that, but to actually sell it to the customer, right? Because it's like, because like you said, like shipping a bunch of cardboard boxes and having them take it to a bike, shop to have to put together, like that's not convenient. Now I got to have a truck. I'm already trying to use the bike as much as possible. I might be trying to use the bike for everything. I don't might even necessarily have a truck to get it over there. So I think that's awesome. I think the value proposition is definitely there. I think if you're the type of family that has 4 kids and lives in a high income area and wants an easy way to get around your town, San Francisco, I'm still thinking West Coast where they have great weather around, like pretty much year round. I can justify. Could I justify it? I live in the suburbs, man. No way am I spending $6,000 or even $5,000 on a bike that my kids aren't even going to get to use, like on their own. Like it's not like I bought a 4-pack of bikes and it was $1,000 a bike. It's
little Timmy get up in the front and daddy's gonna pedal. For one, little Timmy knows my fat self ain't gonna pedal nothing. So we ain't using this bike. I can tell you that you can't even use your stimmy to buy one of these bikes. This is crazy.
Yeah. I don't think it's crazy. I just think it's a very niche market that he's nailing. Nailing.
What gets me is he's out of Denton. Denton is literally in the same county that I live in. It's just up the street from my house, and you can't. I mean, it's a college town, so maybe you could use it to get around campus, but then you're negating the whole purpose of the bike, and that's sticking the Rugrats up front. So you can't get around Denton on a bicycle. It's just not gonna happen. I don't even understand how he thought this was applicable even in his market.
As a solution to baby in the rear, getting a rear view, I think that's a solution. I just don't know that this, what's the bike without the electric assist? But then are you going to be able to pedal for 50-pound kids?
No.
200 pounds.
No.
Yourself without an electric
I need gasoline assist, bro. I don't need no electric assist. Give me a diesel assist. How about that?
Aaron, I think it's a cool product. The problem for me is it's not your product. It's great that you are able to sell it here in the United States. Sounds like you're doing a really good job. But when I invest, I want to invest in somebody who's the owner, the inventor, the entrepreneur, where it's their product and their company.
Mm-hmm.
So for those reasons, I'm out.
Yeah.
He stole his logo too, by the way.
He did?
Yeah, there's a box. What is it? Is it a beat? It's a beat box of some sort. It's a digital beat box, and their logo is the exact same bee, except he put a little tail at the top of his. But other than that, it's the exact same logo.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay. I vaguely know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with what you're doing. I just feel a little uncomfortable asking people to pay $5,000 for a bike right now when a lot of people need just a little necessities in life. So it's a tough one. So I'm a customer, but I'm out. Okay, I completely understand that. Thank you.
I think you've built a really good business. I love going into high-end verticals.
And I also want to point out that he did not come in asking for a ridiculous amount of money, 10%. I mean, he probably could take a little bit of a haircut, go to 15 or 20% on that, just because he hasn't realized the 2.2 million yet that he's projecting to do. Which, hey, growth in COVID is awesome, right? Like, more power to you, especially on bikes that are $5,000 to $7,000 or $6,000, $6,500 math. That I think there's a lot to be said there for that. So
math.
I'm very happy that he did that. You know what? Someone was so happy. I'm happy that Larry Roberts is joining us. Larry Roberts, before we find out if Mr. Wonderful is going to go out, can you please let the super entrepreneurs know who you are, what you do, and how they can reach you?
What's happening, everybody? My name is Larry Roberts. I am the host of the Readily Random podcast and the owner of Readily Random Media. Some people call me the Clubhouse Cat Daddy. Find me on Clubhouse. Let's talk. Larry Roberts. I'll see you there.
And I am Super Joe Pardo. If you want to get my free Profit Rocket guide to growing your business's profit, it's got 5 proven methods to growing your business's profit. Go over to superjoepardo.com/rocket. I almost said profit, but it's /rocket. And make sure, just drop your email address in there. The free PDF guide will be delivered right to your inbox. If you want to get at me, get in the comments. I'm there pretty much 24/7, or at Super Joe Pardo on all social media. Now let's find out if Mr. Wonderful is going to offer some ridiculous perpetuity deal on a thing that this guy is just a distributor for.
You're a distributor. There's nothing wrong with that. If I gave you $250,000 and I just took a distribution, it would be 4 years until I got my capital back and got any kind of return. So it's a difficult investment for an investor, any investor. So I'm out.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Barbara?
Well, I'm lukewarm about it. I love the product. The business model, basically, I'm subleasing your distribution, sort of. You control the distribution and you're letting us take a share of it, Okay. That's how I see it. I'll give you a very greedy offer.
Oh, boy.
So you won't be offended, right?
You can't offend me.
Oh, yes, she can.
Oh, she gonna put that to the
You
test.
can't offend me.
Oh, yes, she can.
Oh, she absolutely could.
Well, I'll take that back.
Not intentionally, but I'll give you the
Sweat equity.
250, but I want 40%.
It's
Oh,
offended to me. I don't know if offended is the right word.
Are you offended?
You didn't say no yet.
no, he shouldn't be offended. I think it's a look. You try to talk her down if you're really open to the idea. He didn't say how much he has in inventory. I don't think I didn't write a note on.
I didn't hear
that.
anything about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know if he is he just drop shipping this stuff. So if that's the case, then he could potentially give up the 40%. But if he has a bunch of inventory and depending on how much he has invested money wise, it might be difficult to go to that level at 250. But I think if he could get her down to like 30 or 33%. At the 250, I think it could be a potentially huge deal because she could help blow this thing up. I mean, just being on Shark Tank is probably gonna blow it up. We're
He'll sell a few.
We're gonna we're gonna check out the website, see what they got going on in a minute here after whether or not they get a deal.
Say no yet.
So you're saying there's a
based
chance.
on what our
Saying there's a chance.
this year, I felt like I came in with a pretty reasonable offer.
There's nothing
that's cutting
reasonable
my
about
valuation
Barbara.
so much. I'm bringing a lot to the table here too. Getting this started was not easy. Within our first year, I had my first manufacturer screw me. They had a typhoon come in, flood out their factory. My bikes had been underwater, like a foot underwater, and they shipped them out to us anyways. And then I had to pay tariffs on them. We get the bikes, open up that container. It's like a flood of humidity just hits you, and we knew something was wrong. We open up the bikes, there's water.
Yeah, that is terrible. Water damage. I've been through that where with Sandy, destroying one of our warehouses up in North Jersey.
Yeah.
Water wreaks havoc on pretty much everything. And
Everything.
That's insane that they didn't call and say, "Hey, do you sure you want this?" Because you know what? Now they lost a customer. He's not going to probably want to work with them. Or I don't know if he only has one manufacturer, but you know what I mean. Like that is absolutely an easy way to lose a sale going forward, especially somebody who's selling
An electric bike?
$6,000 electric bike in COVID times. Yeah.
Water's pouring out of the motors, and it's like, it's toast. Like, whole container lost. Somebody else could have like shipped those bikes out to customers, but I'm like, no, like we're gonna do right by our customers. I'm gonna take the hit. That's the first time I had to take a loan for the business.
Why would you ship it? Like you're just gonna ship it back?
Yeah, they're gonna return it. I mean,
you can't do that.
You just said you took a loan for the business. Does the business have any debt right now?
Yeah, so right now we have $50,000 in loan that we paid off at the end of this year. I've got $50,000 on credit cards, and earlier this year in April, I took out a $150,000 SBA loan that I just put into inventory.
And did you raise any money from any other investors?
Earlier this year, I raised $95,000, $45,000 from family and friends, and $50,000 from two angel investors.
Oh, I had no idea you had borrowed so much money.
It was
wow.
just because I was willing to take that risk, take that on. But we're profitable, we're making money, I'm paying it all down. I've never missed a debt payment.
So that being said, would you take my offer of 250 for 40%?
It's more than I could do. I'm gonna counter back at you. I would take 250 for 20.
250 for a third.
There you go. There's the 33%. Come on. Don't.
Would you be open to
No.
Maybe.
if there was maybe a loan portion of that 250? Let's say you did, 150K as a loan, 100,000 as equity, and then the equity would be, say, 10%.
I'll do it for 15.
All right.
12 and a half, you got a deal.
15, we got a deal.
I love this stuff. I really do.
Welcome
I love it too.
to the Shark
Oh,
Tank.
look.
Barbara, you got a deal.
All right.
Mazel tov. There you go.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations. Now let's check out their website here. They got cargo bikes. They got gear. They got,
They've really expanded.
yeah. So let's see. Let's see all the different. Wow. Look at all the different. I gotta open up the full screen here. Yeah. Look at all the different bikes they got here. So they got the coupe, the original, the preschool, the K9. We got 16 reviews, 5 reviews, 109 reviews on the original. Let's check out the 109 reviews. All 5 stars. So there's a $3,000 bike, $3,000 option. So they were able to get it down a little bit.
Oh, that's the non-electric though. If you go electric,
No, it's electric cargo bike. Yeah,
you have the
it's
selection there.
Oh,
There you go. Now.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hefty premium there for electric. I'd like to, why can't we get electric down to like a $500 premium? You know, like
Look at that though. The shipping has dropped considerably. Shipping's dropped $300.
where's the oh yeah, shipping $200. So it
Yeah.
was $450. Yeah, so they're definitely do well. Oh yeah, okay, it's the same for. Well, that's surprising. It's the same for both. Delays possible due to Shark Tank. Yes, of course it's possible. I like that they have straps built into
Oh, that's
kind of
cool. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I was kind of picking up on that earlier in there. Unbelievable stopping power. You need a lot of stopping power. I mean, if you're going to put like, yourself plus, 4 bodies, like 200 pounds plus 100 pounds to 200 pounds.
oh my God. Look at that. They got a wagon cover.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now you're not covered.
I know. It's like, hold on, kids. At least y'all are dry.
Yeah, we'll get you to, we'll get you. You'll be dry, but me not.
If
so
I'm
much.
getting wet, they're getting wet. That's just all there is to it. I'm father of the year.
Yeah. So we just got down to the review. So, there's a 3-star. Let's go check out the 3-star. Pretty cool. I wish I could have test drove a bunch bike before purchasing one. I'm 5'1", and even with the seat all the way down, I have to go on my tippy toes to pedal. I am looking for a solution. It feels quite unstable and a bit wiggly. Okay. So I mean, they have pedal extensions. I think is something you could get for your bikes, but. Mostly great, 3.5 stars. Overall, very happy with the purchase, but a handful of small issues. So and look, they responded to that too. I'm not
See, and
gonna
that's
read all
huge.
through that,
That's
but yeah,
huge. Yeah.
exactly. And that's the thing is, it's not about what people think; it's about what you do to respond, right? They got a 3D view of the bike. Oh, look how cool that is!
That is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. I can view it in my space, so I can take a picture and
What
put
does
it on
that
my
mean?
space. Oh, it means like putting.
I was nobody uses MySpace.
Like, well, you take a pic. Basically, like you open up the app and then it'll like look at the whole room and then it'll put the bike in the room. If you haven't tried it, you should do it. Like we did it with our kids with a T-Rex, and the T-Rex was like chasing after our kids.
Oh, that's kind of cool, huh?
Around the house. They have wow! Look at this coming
Wow.
soon. The Bunch Connect.
Is that for racing?
It looks like you're gonna go pretty fast.
Yeah, it looks sleek.
Yeah. Doesn't.
And is that a wheelbarrow version or something? Just get in there, little Jimmy, and I'm gonna run you around.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. We partnered with Argo Bikes to bring a new and improved 2-wheel electric cargo bike. So it's two wheels. That seems difficult to work with. But they got covers. Yeah, that sunshade, $60. That rain cover, $100 upgrade there. Storage. I don't know if I would store this outside at a $5,000, $6,000 bike.
Yeah, it needs to be in the garage.
Yeah, but very cool. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with what they were able to put together. Great job getting a deal, and great job to you for sticking around to the end of this video. So if you don't mind, please smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm so we can get this video in front of more super entrepreneurs like yourself. Make sure you get subscribed so you never miss another Biz Coach Reacts video. For Larry Roberts, I'm Super Joe Pardo. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.